Have you ever wondered why certain people walk away, doors close, or life takes an unexpected turn, right when you needed stability most? What if those endings weren't punishments, but divine protection? In this heartfelt message, you'll hear a gentle, healing reminder straight from God's heart to yours. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are being led. Through pain, silence, and uncertainty, there is a greater plan unfolding, one that will lead you to deeper joy, unshakable peace, and a faith you never knew you could have. Stay with me for the next few minutes. This isn't just another encouraging talk. This is a moment of stillness for your soul. By the end, you'll not only understand why the storm came, you'll see the beauty it's creating in you. Alaubayu. There are afternoons when you sit by the window, watching the last rays of sunlight gently touch the roof. The wind whispers through the trees, carrying the familiar scent of childhood. Everything seems peaceful, but your heart is full of emptiness. Maybe it is because someone has just left, a relationship has broken, or a dream has not come true. It feels like standing in the middle of a noisy room, but your soul is still alone, unable to find support. We often ask, God, why do I have to endure this? Why did the person I love leave? Why did this door close before me? These questions creep into every breath, weighing down our hearts. But then, when we are quiet, we hear a very soft whisper, not from the wind, but from deep within our soul. Be still, my child. I am working, even when you cannot see me. God's words do not come like a loud thunderclap, nor do they explode like lightning. It comes like a gentle breeze that touches our soul, reminding us that everything happens for a purpose. Even when God takes someone out of our lives, He does it not to punish, but to protect. Losses, however painful, are stepping stones to better things, more sacred connections. You may not understand it right now. You only see the void and the pain. But God sees the journey. He sees the path you will take, the pitfalls you have not yet seen, and the gifts you have not yet received. And He whispers, I will lead you to safety. I will surround you with people who bring life, not destruction. When God removes someone from your life, it's rarely because He wants to punish you. More often, it's because He sees something you don't. He hears conversations you never hear, witnesses intentions you never suspect, and understands the depths of a person's heart in ways you cannot. What might seem like a sudden loss to you is, in reality, a carefully placed protection from Him. Think about a time when you were a child, playing in the front yard. The street was busy, but you were caught up in the joy of your game. Suddenly, your parent called your name sharply and pulled you back from the edge of the sidewalk. You might have felt frustrated at the interruption. You might have thought, I was fine, I was safe. But from their perspective, they saw the car speeding down the road. They acted not to spoil your fun, but to save your life. God works in much the same way. Sometimes He removes a person, a job, or even a dream from your path because He sees the danger ahead. He sees the emotional harm, the betrayal, or the spiritual damage that could come if you continued down that road. From our limited human view, we only feel the sting of loss. But from His divine view, He knows He has just saved us from something that could have deeply wounded our soul. I've heard countless stories of people who thought they had lost everything when a relationship ended, only to realize years later that it was the best thing that could have happened. One woman I spoke to said she cried for months when her fiancé suddenly called off the wedding. She thought her life was over. But a year later, she discovered he had been living a double life. God's no, she told me, was the greatest blessing I never asked for. The truth is, God's protection doesn't always look like protection at first. Sometimes it looks like heartbreak. Sometimes it looks like unanswered prayers. Sometimes it looks like closed doors you were so sure should have been opened. But if we trust His character, His goodness, His love, His faithfulness, we begin to understand that nothing He removes is without purpose, and nothing He withholds is without reason. You see, God is not only interested in what you can endure, He's interested in what will make you flourish. He doesn't just want you to survive. He wants you to live in peace, joy, and freedom. That means removing people who constantly pull you down, who speak death over your dreams, or who subtly erode your self-worth. It means protecting you from situations where you would compromise your values just to belong. One of the hardest things to accept is that not everyone who starts with you is meant to finish with you. Some people are in your life for a season, to teach you something, to help you grow, or to be a blessing for a time. But when their purpose in your life is complete, God may guide them away. Holding on tighter than you should can actually block the new blessings He's trying to bring in. It's like a gardener pruning a rose bush. At first, it might look harsh. Branches are cut back, leaves are trimmed, and the plant seems smaller, even weaker. But the gardener knows that without pruning, the bush will grow wild and produce fewer blooms. The cutting is not an act of harm, it's an act of care. In the same way, God sometimes prunes relationships, opportunities, and even dreams so that your life will bear more beauty, more strength, and more fruit in the future. And let's be honest, there are also moments when God allows someone's true nature to be revealed to you. At first, you might be shocked or even hurt by their behavior, but that revelation is a gift. It's His way of showing you who they truly are before you invest more of your heart, your time, or your future. The Bible says in Luke 8:7,